Hi, I'm Carl Azus. This is our last show of the week and the month. We'll be back on air next Monday, December 2nd. Thanks for giving us 10 minutes of your time. In the capital of the United Kingdom, Uber has lost its license. And if it loses its appeal, then Londoners and visitors will have to call a black cab, use the tube, or find another ride-sharing service. Uber first had its license suspended in London in 2017. The city didn't like how the company responded to serious crimes and questions about its safety. But it's been given probation periods since then, which allowed Uber to keep giving rides. Now, though, Transport for London says it's identified a, quote, pattern of failures that had put passengers at risk, including thousands of trips that were given by unauthorized drivers, some of whom had been fired, but faked being authorized ones. Uber says it's changed its business and is now, quote, setting the standard on safety. It calls London's decision extraordinary and wrong. You can still order an Uber there. The service is allowed to keep operating while the appeals process plays out. But there are concerns about the future of its 45,000 drivers in London if it permanently loses its license there. There are also concerns about Uber's revenues. London makes up a significant part of those, and the company is facing more competition there from other ride-sharing services. 10-second trivia. Which of these companies is not considered a unicorn? DoorDash, SpaceX, Instacart, or Netflix? A unicorn is a private startup business worth at least $1 billion, and Netflix is publicly held.
The Sony Walkman is a tiny stereo cassette player with truly incredible sound.
Our company is trying to use AI technologies to solve the real-world problems.
What are some of the hurdles that can make Japan a place where startups and unicorns can flourish?
We need more diversity to think or adopt more new radical idea.
At the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, the tests that students undergo aren't just academic, they're about as physical as the human body allows. The sea trials last 14 hours. They're a series of physical and mental challenges for the Academy's freshmen, or plebes, and a leadership demonstration for the upper class. It's not open to the public, but CNN's Coy Wire, who played in the NFL for 9 years, was invited to both watch and participate.
It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm at Annapolis, Maryland at the U.S. Naval Academy. I'm Coy Wire, and this is Sea Trials. Yeah! Let's go to the line! Go, go, go! We're getting ready to do low crawl. We gotta push these ammo containers all the way to the opposite end. I think I'm a pretty tough wire, but I'm not as tough as this wire, barbed wire. I hope I don't scratch my head. How you feeling right now?
I'm loving it, man. You know, early in the morning, I still got a lot of energy, but we'll see how it is later on.
A long day,
It's a long day, but.
They're doing their exercises in the water, the wet and sandy, which sounds fun at 5:30 in the morning in 50-degree weather. Woo! You're only as strong as your weakest link, and this shows them that they're only as strong as their weakest link. So they learn how to work together, they learn how to communicate together, and just work on focusing on the mission. And they're gonna need that when they become those future leaders when they go to the fleet.
These plebes are tired, their feet hurt, they're wet, they're sweaty. It's just a very long day for them physically and mentally.
100. Up, down. Wow. Right side, go. Left side, go. Got some in my eye, got some in my ear. Heart's beating, feeling alive. No joke, baby. This is no joke. It's tough, and the crazy thing about it is we've already been doing this for 10 hours. Strong mind is what this takes.
We're at pool phase right now. We have pool PT behind us, out of water PT, swim relays, and then two really cool events are we have a rifle overhead tread, so the plebes will be in the water with the rifle over their head, treading and working on teamwork. And we'll have a group of plebes going underwater and undoing locks while holding their breath, while their teammates are out there giving them the combination. So it's a really neat event, great team building.
Whatever you do, don't do the flying squirrel. I have no idea what it is, but I don't think I want to find out. Dizzy. Look at this determination. What keeps you going? What are you thinking about as you're going through all this?
Everybody around us, everybody around me, everybody here, we've been learning about everything from leadership to like building up each other, encouragement, trust, all of that throughout the year. So this is like the culmination of all of that.
We're about to head into the endurance course. This is a 3.1 mile course with some uphills, some downhills, some obstacles.
Go ahead, babe. There we go, there we go. Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys, finish strong!
What kept you going? Why didn't you quit?
These people. I have so many people here. They're looking out for me. Honestly, I've never felt anything like that before. Like, gives me shivers thinking
Does it
about
inspire you to be that for someone else now?
No doubt, no doubt.
It's been 14 hours of blood, sweat, and tears. They could have quit, but they didn't. Sea Trials is done.
10 out of 10, more like 10,000 out of 10. Singer-songwriter Morgan Clarke plays at a hotel in Nashville, Tennessee several times a week. After a recent performance, there was a little extra in her tip case, a check for $10,000. Is this legit? Yes, legit. Morgan says she's going to donate 10% of it to the Salvation Army, and she thanked the fan who wanted to remain anonymous for believing in her and giving her a shot. Well, thank you guys for believing in us, for giving us the best audience, for digesting all the 8 corny puns I can bake up, for stuffing our inbox and social media with feedback, for being cranberry sauceum, a cornucopia awesome, and for watching from feast to harvest. We're so grateful to gobble up 10 minutes of your day, and we hope your Thanksgiving is tryptophan-tastic. I'm Carl Azuz for CNN.